Today I'm going to talk about reversing and strong bids when you have two suits, one of which is at least 5. You need to go beyond your barrier bid only with a good hand, and I will explain barrier bids shortly. So having opened one of a suit, partner gives a change of suit response, which is forcing for 1 round. He's now waiting for your rebid. Your original bid was so vague. When you open 1 heart, 1 spade, 1 diamond, 1 club, you can have 13 points, you can have 19 points, you can have balanced hands, you can virtually have anything. And it's with your rebid that clarifies what you started with. So let's have a look. Look at this hand. You've got a nice 17 on a point hand. You're going to open 1 heart and certainly introduce the spades next. Here you've got only 13 points. Will you be able to introduce the spades next? No. Let's have a look. So on each of the hands you open a heart. Let's see what we're going to rebid. Here you open 1 heart. Your planned rebid will be 2 spades. And I'll show you why shortly. Here, with a bare 13 points, you open a heart, but you can only come back 2 hearts as you have a bare minimum. On the first hand, you didn't have a bare minimum. Here, you've got a bare minimum. Unfortunately, when you rebid 2 hearts, a lot of the time partner will think you've got 6, but bidding 2 hearts is a better lie. It's not a lie at all than introducing the spades when partner will think you've got 16 plus points. So here is the barrier principle. If you open a club and then rebid 2 clubs, that's your barrier bid. If you open 1 diamond, your barrier bid will be 2 diamonds. If you open 1 heart, your barrier bid will be 2 hearts. Guess what? If you open 1 spade, your barrier bid will be 2 spades. If you make your second bid beyond your barrier bid, when you introduce a new suit, you'll be showing 16 more points, and this is generally called a reverse. When I explained this to my students at what reverse was, they thought it would be better to call it forward going rather than reverse, because it's doing precisely that. You are showing a good hand and you want to move forward. If you haven't got 16 plus points, but you're 2 suited 5 and 4, you will just have to suppress the second suit for the time being, if it's beyond your barrier bid. Let's have a look at some examples. So here, you've got 17 points. You open 1 heart. What's your barrier bid? 2 hearts. Yes, you can bid beyond your barrier bid and come back 2 spades. Here, you've got 13 points. Bidding goes 1 heart again, 2 diamonds. You can't introduce the spades. Partner will think you've got 16 plus. So for the time being, just rebid 2 hearts. Here's a 4-4-4-1 hand. You bid the suit below the singleton, 1 diamond. Partner bids a heart. You just bid a spade. This is not a rebid. This is just normal bidding. Partner wants to go back to the diamonds. They can still go 2 diamonds. You haven't bid beyond your barrier bid, but people seem to misunderstand the reverse and think that because you're bidding a higher ranking suit, it must be reversed. It's not true. You've bid a higher ranking suit, but it's still at the 1 level. Here you've got 4, 6, 10, 15 points, maybe a couple for your long suits. You open spade, partner bids 2 clubs. You can rebid 2 diamonds. It's not a reverse, it's normal bidding. Partner won't know you've got 15 points yet, but you'll catch up with your bidding soon. Same hand, 1 spade. Partner now bid 2 hearts, showing 5, but you can't support hearts. Can you introduce the diamonds? You certainly can. You have a very strong 15, 16, 17 with your leg points. 4, 6, 10, 13 points. You open a spade, partner bids 2 clubs, you can come back 2 diamonds because it's within your barrier bid. 2 spades being your barrier. You can still bid another suit. Here, you open a spade, partner bids 2 hearts. Well, you've only got a bare 13 points. Are you strong enough to introduce the diamonds? No, you're not. So, despite having a 5-5 hand, you just have to rebid 2 spades for the time being. If you rebid 3 diamonds, partner will think you're much stronger introducing a new suit at the 3 level. Let's give you an exact definition of reverse. A reverse is any rebid by the opener that enables partner to give preference at the 3 level. So if you bid beyond your barrier bid, partner will have to now show preference, if needs be, at the 3 level. And that is a reverse. And you need 16 points and 5-4 shape or better. With 5-4 and minimum hands, just rebid the 5-card suit sometimes. You can't help it. What does that stand for? I'm not going to tell you. If you want to create a game forcing situation, you now have to jump in a new suit. So here, we've got Ace, King, 7, 7 and 5, 12, 13, and 6, 19 points. If you get a murmur from partner, you now want to create a game forcing situation. As long as partner's got 6 or more points, here partner's got 8 or more with this 10 with distribution, you have to jump in a new suit. That's not a reverse, that's now a game forcing rebid. So you jump here into 3 hearts, you don't just go 2 hearts.